Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we embark on a journey into the realm of psychoactive substances, exploring their diverse effects, risks, and cultural significance. Alcohol. It is a lawful and commonly consumed mind-altering substance that suppresses the central nervous system, causing effects like relaxation and reduced inhibitions. Nevertheless, excessive alcohol intake can lead to significant health problems, including addiction and liver damage. Methamphetamine. Methamphetamine is a powerful stimulant affecting the central nervous system. It boosts energy and enhances focus, yet it carries a high risk of addiction and is linked to serious health repercussions. These include cardiovascular complications, dental issues such as meth mouth, and mental health disorders. Heroin. The heroin, an illicit opioid derived from morphine, triggers intense euphoria and pain relief. However, its consumption can result in addiction, respiratory failure, and various other severe health issues. The abuse of heroin carries significant social and health consequences. Nicotine. Nicotine is a stimulating compound present in tobacco items, chiefly cigarettes. It is profoundly habit-forming and triggers the brain's release of dopamine, resulting in feelings of pleasure and relaxation. Smoking is a significant contributor to avoidable ailments such as lung cancer and cardiovascular complications. Cannabis. The famous cannabis, frequently referred to as marijuana, is a psychoactive substance extracted from the cannabis plant. It is frequently ingested for its calming and euphoric impacts. While certain individuals engage in its recreational consumption, others might employ it for medicinal purposes due to its capacity to mitigate pain and alleviate nausea, offering relief and comfort. Phencyclidine, PCP. Phencyclidine, commonly known as PCP, is a dissociative anesthetic known to trigger hallucinations, delirium, and altered perceptions of reality. Its consumption is linked to erratic and frequently hazardous conduct, with potential long-term detrimental impacts on mental well-being. Shrooms. The shrooms contain the hallucinogenic substance psilocybin, resulting in altered perceptions, vivid hallucinations, and a heightened sense of spiritual enlightenment. Their usage is linked to minimal physical harm risks, but they may entail psychological repercussions. Nitrous oxide, often employed as a dental anesthetic and sometimes recreationally as a dissociative substance, initiates a short-lived feeling of euphoria and distorted perception. Extended or excessive utilization can result in health complications, notably including deficiencies in vitamin B12. Anabolic steroids. The anabolic steroids, also known as anabolic androgenic steroids, are synthetic versions of the male hormone testosterone. Although they have legitimate medical applications, their misuse, particularly in sports, can result in significant health complications, such as cardiovascular disorders and fluctuations in mood. LSD, lysergic acid diethylamide, commonly known as LSD, is a powerful hallucinogenic substance that modifies perception and mood. It is recognized for its enduring effects and its ability to trigger vivid and colorful hallucinations. The long-term psychological impacts of LSD remain incompletely comprehended to this day. DMT, dimethyltryptamine, abbreviated as DMT, is a potent hallucinogenic substance present in specific plants. It triggers brief yet intense psychedelic episodes. DMT is frequently linked with spiritual or mystical encounters, and its usage is relatively infrequent. It is widely recognized as one of the most robust psychedelic experiences attainable, and caution is advised due to the uncertain potential effects on the user's mental state. Despite this, many users subjectively report acquiring significant personal revelations following its ingestion. Lean. It is a recreational concoction that blends codeine-based cough syrup with soda and candy. It can generate a sedative impact owing to the codeine content, but misuse can result in severe health complications like addiction and respiratory depression. This mixture is often glamorized in the media by rap artists, although several prominent users have succumbed to overdoses. MDMA, ecstasy, a synthetic substance, influences mood and perception, inducing euphoria, heightened energy, and emotional intimacy. However, it can lead to adverse effects like dehydration and increased body temperature. Be cautious. Misuse can have serious health consequences. Ketamine. Ketamine is a dissociative anesthetic that triggers a trance-like condition and hallucinations. While employed medically as an anesthetic for equines, its recreational consumption in humans may result in disorientation, visual and auditory hallucinations, and enduring cognitive impairments. Ketamine users may encounter a phenomenon termed a K-hole, characterized by profound dissociation, vivid hallucinations, and a warped perception of time and space. To observers, a K-hole may manifest as a state of inertness or unresponsiveness in the user. GHB, gamma-hydroxybutyrate, categorized as a central nervous system depressant, can elicit feelings of relaxation and euphoria. Although occasionally employed for recreational purposes, its employment poses hazards owing to its limited therapeutic margin. Overconsumption of GHB can culminate in respiratory collapse and other grave repercussions. Kratom. Mitragina speciosa, indigenous to Southeast Asia, is a tropical tree whose leaves harbor substances capable of generating either stimulant or sedative responses, contingent upon dosage. Although some individuals utilize it for pain management or to alleviate opioid withdrawal symptoms, apprehensions persist regarding its addictive propensity. Salvia. Diviner's sage, scientifically known as Salvia divinorum, is a hallucinogenic herb, inducing brief but intense effects when smoked or ingested. It may provoke vivid hallucinations and distorted perceptions. The long-term ramifications of salvia consumption are uncertain, and its legality varies across regions. Although anecdotal reports liken its effects to DMT, its rarity limits understanding of the substance. DXM, dextromethorphan, present in numerous over-the-counter remedies as a cough suppressant, can induce dissociative and hallucinogenic responses in substantial amounts. Misapplication may result in severe health complications, encompassing addiction and respiratory ailments. Frequently mistaken for lean, DXM engenders markedly more erratic outcomes. Bath salts, designer stimulants, often termed bath salts, comprise a cluster of synthetic substances engineered to emulate the effects of cathinones. Naturally occurring in the cat plant, they provoke stimulant responses, heightening energy levels and distorting perceptions. Nevertheless, they are linked to severe health hazards such as hypothermia and cardiovascular complications. Crocodile. Desomorphine, often referred to as crocodile, is a synthetic opioid derived from codeine. Its consumption is linked to grave health repercussions, encompassing tissue degradation, gangrene, and various skin-related complications. Crocodile gained infamy due to its destructive impact on the human body. Spice. Spice, or K2, denotes synthetic cannabinoids applied onto plant matter and consumed for a high akin to marijuana. The formulation of synthetic cannabinoids varies, culminating in unpredictable and hazardous outcomes such as intense anxiety and hallucinations. NBOME. N-bombs are artificial hallucinogens mimicking LSD's impact. Frequently peddled as LSD on blotter paper, they induce vivid hallucinations but carry a heightened chance of grave repercussions like seizures and organ failure. Unlike LSD, which lacks a physically toxic overdose threshold, N-bombs are notably more toxic and can be fatal even in seemingly safe doses if taken by a user accustomed to LSD. Ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is a psychoactive potion steeped in Amazonian shamanic traditions. Comprised of DMT and a monoamine oxidase inhibitor, it delays the natural breakdown of DMT molecules, prolonging its effects for hours instead of minutes. Frequently employed in spiritual or healing rituals, ayahuasca necessitates caution due to potential psychological and physical repercussions. It's notorious for inducing severe vomiting and diarrhea in numerous users. Fentanyl. Fentanyl, a robust synthetic opioid employed in clinical settings to alleviate pain, carries a substantial overdose hazard when illicitly manufactured. Its consumption is linked to heightened risks of respiratory depression and overdosing. Remarkably more potent than other opioids, even minuscule quantities can precipitate overdoses, posing a threat not only to users, but also to bystanders. Xanax. The Xanax, categorized within the benzodiazepine class, is frequently prescribed to alleviate anxiety and panic disorders because of its tranquilizing impact on the central nervous system. While alprazolam can be advantageous when used under medical guidance, it's also recognized for its susceptibility to abuse and addiction. Recreational usage of alprazolam can induce sedation, relaxation, and euphoria. But its improper utilization carries notable hazards like respiratory depression, memory impairments, and dependency. Poppers. Poppers, also referred to as amyl nitrite, are a recreational inhalant generating a brief and intense sensation of head rush and euphoria. Although not inherently physically addictive, Misusing them can result in detrimental health consequences, such as headaches and dizziness. LSA. Ergine, a naturally derived psychedelic substance, is present in morning glory seeds. Ingesting these seeds can induce distorted perceptions and hallucinations. However, consuming morning glory seeds also poses risks such as nausea and vomiting. Cocaine. Cocaine is a potent stimulant known for boosting energy, focus, and euphoria. Yet, it links to cardiovascular complications, addiction, and various health issues. Caution is crucial. Additionally, it can lead to social and legal consequences. Educating individuals about its risks is essential for prevention. Datura. The datura, commonly known as Jimson weed, contains tropane alkaloids possessing hallucinogenic attributes. Consuming portions of this plant can induce profound and bewildering episodes, yet it carries a significant risk of toxicity and adverse reactions. MDA. MDA is a psychedelic amphetamine similar to MDMA. But with distinct effects, it can induce feelings of empathy and increased energy. Though it may have more hallucinogenic properties, long-term effects and risks associated with MDA use are not fully understood.